Hello YouTube, how you guys doing on this very early Saturday morning? Hope everyone's doing well. Anyhow, I wasn't gonna do a video because I'm going on holidays, going camping, then going to visit my mom at the end of the week. But I came across a friend of mine here on YouTube. I will share her down below in the description box. She's doing a giveaway, and how you gotta enter is you gotta do a video of your project bag and everything that's in it. And then you got to do a video, you got to hashtag or tag her in it so she'll find it and put you in the entry. Well, I have a traveling project bag because here at home, my projects sit on my kitchen table. So my pencil case, like everything I need is somewhere either on my table or on the little stand here beside me or in another bag here on the floor. So my project bag's only for when I travel either to my trailer or I'll be taking it when I go to my mom's next weekend, or if I'm going to my public library because we have at our different libraries, different days of the week, different times, knitting, crochet, gathering where a bunch of us ladies get together. So anyways, this is my traveling project bag. It is a very full and heavy backpack. Now there is two pockets on the sides, one here and one on this side. Nothing in it right now. Normally, like if I'm going to the library, there's usually a bottle of water or two in there because after I drink my Tim Hortons tea that I get for the day, I then have water to drink. On the top loop of my bag, I usually have on there just one of these little quick and easy hair clip type things. Because there's times where I'll go either to the camper or to the library, my hair's down, then it gets hot, I gotta throw my hair up. So that's on there. Then in the pockets, there's two pockets here in the front. It's a really tiny one and then a slightly bigger one. So we'll start with the tiny one first. In it, I have some hand lotion. I have a thing of chapstick. Especially, it's wonderful to have, especially if I'm going somewhere in the winter months and, outside our cold Ontario winters are pretty brutal. I have an extra thing of deodorant. Why that is in here, I don't know, but it is. And then a few extra women products just in case, I'm out on the go and kind of need them. So that's that pocket. Let's put everything back in there. Then in the bigger front pocket is a project I want to work on while on holidays. I'd won this project in a giveaway, I'd say early this year, but unfortunately I cannot remember who I won it by, because in my notes that I kept for times I won and by who, I didn't write what the items were. But it is a diamond painting bookmark. And it's the whole kit. It's got the tassel for the bookmark, it's got the little tray, the wax stuff, and then your little tool to pick up your little diamond things to put on your bookmark. So I'm hoping to maybe work on that while I'm on holidays. And that is the only thing that's in that pocket. Now inside I have a small pouch pocket in the back. And this is usually common things that are in here every time I go to my trailer. Not so much when I go to downtown, but if I'm going like traveling elsewhere outside the city, this is usually in here. My wallet's always in here, no matter what. That way, even here at home, I know where my wallet is at all times. I don't carry a purse. I seem to like to forget my purse in places when I use it, so I don't carry my purse. I then have my tablet, so that if I need to take a picture of something, or if we're traveling, especially we go to my mom's, there's a section of the drive that the radio station's not the greatest. I throw the music off my tablet. If I have my tablet, also so I take pictures, videos, or if I have a pattern on it. Because when I go to my camper, I do not have internet. So either my pattern is one I already know, or it's in a book, or I just don't work on something. As you see, I wear glasses. I've worn glasses now for 44 years. And my husband and I each went out and got new glasses last year, but didn't think our prescription had changed any because I was still able to see everything pretty decently. So I thought, oh, my prescription's the same. I'll just renew my glasses, like they're old, the ones I had. Yeah, shortly thereafter, I started noticing my vision was getting a little worse for the wear. So I went out and I purchased from Amazon a magnifying glass. It's a big one with a piece here, and you're probably thinking, that's an awfully big magnifying glass. It's to go around your neck. And that way I can have it sitting here kind of thing, set the right angle. I find reading text print, or like when I do the diamond painting, I'm going to need it. I also do cross stitching, I need it for that. Or if I'm trying to count like stitches for my sock or something that's a really fine light color of yarn on my knit needles, my magnifying glass comes in pretty good handy. I've got a big textbook here that I'm not textbook, novel I'm reading. And then I also have in the truck, this one stays at home. I've got two of these actually. One stays in my camper. One I carry, it's more or less so if I need it in the truck or go to my mom's, I have it, but my charger for my tablet. So that is everything in that pocket. So I'm going to put everything back so I don't forget anything. My book, tablet, the part goes around the neck for my magnifying glass, my wallet, and then my charger. Now, this next section can vary. Now, normally if I'm going to my camper, I usually only one project in here because I'm just going for the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. But then I also have in here usually projects that I've made and finished, and I'm looking to sell them at my camper. Right now, I don't have any of that in there because I've got this packed pretty full due to we're going to be at my camper for a good length of time. So I have my scarf in its bag for the project I was working on for things we're making Thursday for the month of June for wearables. Never got it done in time to get it up finished, so it's now just become a whip. I have the book that I'm working the pattern out of, and I don't need the book for this pattern, but I'm kind of doing a play off of what Erin's doing over at Crafting Kitty, where she's doing Fridays with Fred and she's knitting the neighborhood. I'm knitting head to toe winter items. But my next item in the book, which is going to be a pair of wristers, I already have it bagged with the yarn. There's two little donuts in here. And I have both sides of the DPN knit needles. I got the two sizes I need for that. So when I finish the scarf, I can go right on into the next pattern. Then I also have, which I haven't worked on in a while, are my socks. The knit needle and the yarn for the socks, plus extra yarn in this little cute bag I made, which is the extra main color yarn that if I want, I can have it kind of sitting here on my wrist and knit away. I kind of got the vibe from, I believe it's called a German knot bag, where one loop's bigger than the other, but I just did a single one to hang on my wrist to hold my little cakes in. So that's the main part of the bag, minus one thing, which I'm going to do in a moment. I'm going to put this all back in here. So my sock stuff, my next project, book for my next project, because I haven't looked at the pattern yet, other than the size of knit needles I needed, and the current whip that I'm working on. Like I said, usually sometimes there's other projects in here that are already made, just not this time around because the bag is full. Then the only other thing that I carry in my bag is my notions pouch when I'm traveling. Normally, like I said, it's sitting here on my table. In my pouch, there is an old pill bottle that's got darning needles, knit needle stoppers, a few coins in there that I thought were kind of odd for Canadian coins, and I do want someone to look at them. I just haven't gone around to go into a coin show yet to do so. I have my handy dandy scissors. Now, I definitely know I would never, ever, ever be able to take these on an airplane. They are so sharp here on the end. I could take someone out at the temple and they'd no longer be, with us. They're great scissors. I bought these from, I believe, my Dollarama, which is like Dollar Tree, same idea, but it's called Dollarama. or I bought them from Walmart. I do not remember where I bought them. I've had them for, I'd say probably at least 10, 15 years. I only cut yarn, thread, and fabric if I'm cutting the top of my pillowcases to get the stuffing out. I do not cut paper with these. I have another pair of scissors here that are for other cutting purposes. These I do not, and I think that's why they've lasted me so long. I then also have my measuring tape all rolled up, kept neat with an elastic. I have some scrap paper in here, business cards from people I've gotten over the years. Then I have a spare crochet hook. Now this one's a size 5mm. I carry it in here all the time. I know I should carry probably a smaller one because it's for picking up stitches if I drop something. But the 5 is my most common size of hook. So I carry that one on me. I carry, like I've got 3 nail files in here, and that's because my fingernails are real, 100% real fingernails. They're not press-ons or anything like that. As you see, some are shorter than others. But if you get a snag in them and you're catching it on your yarn all the time, you need a nail file. Either you have shorter fingernails and you get that little hang nail or whatever. I used to have clippers in here, like nail clippers. I don't. Then I have a pen, a marker, and a pencil. Now, normally if I'm going anywhere, I also have my notebook with me at all times just in case, so I use it. But if I come across a pattern and I'm confused on something or something's not working out, the row I know is correct or the round, I'll do it in pen. I'll do a diagram for it. Then I'll take my pencil and I will try and map out what the pattern's telling me to do in the next row or round that's not working out. And I can sit there and kind of look at it and think, okay, let's tweak it and do this or this with it. And I'll redo it then in marker above the pencil one. And usually I can get it to work out. And then once I have that worked out, I'll go to the next row of pattern with the pencil again and see if it will work with what I did in marker. So I usually have those 3 items with me at all times. I then would carry pencil sharpener for the pencil. And these erasers are from the dollar store and they are amazing. I've used this style eraser since I was in elementary school. They work so much nicer than a pencil eraser. They don't smudge your pencil. You don't get a whole lot of eraser stuff from using them. And I've got 3 of these in here. I then have a few different size rubber bands. I've got 4 of them in here, it looks like right now. That one I probably won't use. I don't even know why that one's in there. Really super big one I probably won't use. Don't know why that one's in there. And then another decent size one. And that's for if I'm using a skein of yarn and it gets low and I finish my project, ball it up. That way it's not as messy. Put the rubber band on it. Now I don't use traditional stitch markers. The only time I use stitch markers is if I'm marking on a project where I'm at, because I'm doing like a whip project or a thing you're making Thursday project and I want to see my progress for the week. But normally if I'm working in the rounds and I gotta keep track of the beginning of the round, I just use scrap yarn. Everybody who's a knitter or a crocheter has scrap yarn around. But that's what's in this pouch. Other than that, I don't usually carry anything else with me. And like I said, that's only when I'm traveling. So Liz, I hope that's okay because I don't work out of my crochet bag or my bag when I'm home. I usually take everything out, dump it on my table as I need it. So it technically is my craft bag, but it's my traveling craft. Try that again, Tammy. It is my craft bag, but it's my traveling craft bag. So I hope it will work for the entry for your giveaway. I will get this up and tag you in it. I will also go out to your video and let you know I did put one up because I've only tagged a few people in my videos because I'm still new at that. And I'm hoping you'll find it okay and everything. So everyone have a great week. Like I said, I'm on holidays. Saturday, at some point in the morning, husband, son, and I are going to our camper. We will be home midweek sometime for a day or two. And I know this week it's free fishing here in Ontario, so We're gonna do a lot of that this weekend or week while we're on holidays. And then when we go to my mom's, when my husband and I go to my mom's on Monday or Sunday. Nope, sorry. When we go to my mom's on Friday, this upcoming Friday, we're actually going to leave earlier than expected because we're going to hit a couple fishing holes on the way up, and then hopefully Saturday we'll go fishing again with my mom down at the harbor. So fingers crossed, it's free, might as well. Hubby and I didn't get our fishing license this year, so take advantage of the free time. So if I see you guys during the week, great. If not, I will miss you and think of you all. So everyone be safe, be kind, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.